Hello everybody, my name is Fred Burke, also known as the Wholesale Mentor at www.theaffordablementor.com. And tonight I'd like to go over short sales. I've had a lot of requests to explain short sales in a little bit more depth. So here we go. Short sales are turning into one of the most effective techniques for buying or flipping properties today in the current situation that we're in all across the country. Knowing how to correctly facilitate a short sale can make you a lot of money. It is really not that complicated. First of all, however you do it, you have to find a seller that is at least 3 months behind on their mortgage. They know they're going to lose their home. Now, again, this is what you're looking for. They know they're going to lose their home, and a short sale may be their only option. You're looking for the seller that says they have exhausted all means and they just want to keep a foreclosure their way. Get all the appropriate paperwork signed. If you decide that there may be a deal there and you go out to the house, make sure you get the appropriate paperwork signed. First thing is a letter of authorization to release information. Fax that authorization to release information into the bank, to the lien holder. Start getting bids from contractors right away. Once you have this house under contract, if you went out to the house, decided it may be a doable deal, you put it under contract, you get the letter of authorization signed, you get a power of attorney signed, and you get the deed. The next thing you want to do is you want to get your contractors out to the property immediately and start getting estimates on the repair work that needs to be done. This is a very important step that must be started immediately after you get the paperwork signed. Wait 24 to 48 hours and then contact the bank. The first contact to the bank is simply to request a payoff to be faxed to you. After you've requested that payoff, now this may be, who knows, 3-4 days down the line, you can go ahead and have your comps pulled. You want the 3 lowest that you can find. So your team realtor, you want to let them know to pull the comps that are foreclosure comps in the area. Do your other research, find out what the bids are on your estimates for repairs, and then you can go ahead and you can order a short sale package from the lender. Have the homeowners start getting all of the paperwork ready that they're going to need and the bank will be requesting from them. I'm talking about the hardship letter, the bank statements, the W-2 forms. This is a pretty standard in the industry. The bank will also send a list of their requirements and everything that they need the homeowner to provide for them. Now, getting ready for the BPO. Once you've requested that short sale packet, the bank is going to call for a BPO, which is nothing more than, I call it an appraisal. They're going to send a real estate agent or an appraiser out to the house to determine what the current value of the property is. Now, this is one of the most important parts of the short sale. Be sure, and this is why I said to do it in these steps, that you have copies of all the estimates for repairs that needs to be done to the property. The BPO is usually done by a real estate agent. They're not contractors. They can see that the house needs a roof, but they don't know what it's going to cost. Your job is to point out all the problems with the home and provide repair costs so the BPO will have some numbers to work with. You have to steer them in that direction. They don't know what it costs to put carpet in a 2,700 square foot house, what it costs to paint, what it costs to do foundation work. Yeah, maybe they could see the cracks in the bricks, they could see the slope in the floor, you could show it to them. But in fact, they don't know how to put a monetary value to it, and you have to direct them and put a monetary value to it. And don't be afraid to ask for a number. The agent sometimes will tell you. Sometimes they'll tell you where it's going to come in at. Some will give you a ballpark figure. Put your offer together, send it to the bank with all the other paperwork they required and good pictures of the damage in the home. They'll also want a net sheet or a preliminary HUD-1 statement. If you don't hear anything from the bank in 48 hours, I would just call to touch base. It's very important that you follow up with the loss mitigator that has that particular file. Believe me, these loss mitigators, if they're the good mitigators, they've got hundreds of files. If they're green, they probably got 5 or 10 working. So believe it or not, you're looking for the good loss mitigators. This will also help you build a relationship with that particular loss mitigator. If your first offer is accepted, if it's refused, then you should make a counter offer. if there is room for one, move on the next. If not, move on to the next deal. So if there's room for, I always start 55% on the dollar minus repair costs, end up around, I try to end up around 70 is my ceiling. So make sure that you don't go in with your highest offer first, because 9 times out of 10 your first offer is going to be refused. All you're doing is opening up lines of communication. So this is the bare basics of a short sale. There's a lot more involved, but they are still pretty easy, and after a while they become very systematic. If you'd like to know more about short sales, you can go to shortsaleforcash.com. Again, that's www.shortsaleforcash.com, and you can order my book. My book is, I think, on sale for $69.97. That also comes with one-on-one mentoring with me. So not only do you get all the information and forms and paperwork that you need, you also get a personal mentor to go along with that and do deal analyzation. You can talk to me on the phone. You can fax your deals over for me to look at. We can email back and forth, but mainly the main thing is you can get me on the phone to talk through your deals, or if you have any questions. So again, this is Fred Burke. If you want more information, go to www.shortsaleforcash.com. And until next video, we'll see you then. Go out and get some houses.